This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Plenty of life left in both fighters. What a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? How will they utilize KO?
Nice way to close out that round.
Round 2.
Yes! Keep it up! That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Charges forward!
Can't get in from the air. They gotta try a more grounded approach.
Anything off the smash?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Oicho!
Oh, this is getting crazy.
They are not getting close to each other. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. In there!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 must be beaming after that. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of stop the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Get back into the corner with pressure building. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace.
This comeback is not gonna be easy to pull off.
The attack is parried. Anything off the smash? Drive gauge finally recovered. Somehow pushes it back all the way to center stage. Nice toss. Butt smash. Shows the medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
Oh, yeah, that was such a stressful round. Well read. Keep going. Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Risky up-close scrap still going. The big bang Kachoshin comes out. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
Okay.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fire. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. The drive impact.
Burnout activates. Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
And flow heavy, but no go. What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win. I don't want to say.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
It's okay. You're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan? They have the right read on the opponent.
Keep at it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
All right, what's coming up next? Did well to get the buffet. The drink levels are 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Just goes for it. Yes.
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Hot smash! Side switch in the corner. Jump? Is it time for the mix? Anything off the smash? Player 1 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle, charges forward. Going on the offensive? Blocks the overhead.
I can't believe they blocked that. What's gonna happen?
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner, experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
KO!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final round.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
This is it. Try or die. There will be no salty run back.
Hot smash! Great work. Just like that. I'm not worried. Just gotta allow the few things to ease the overhead coming.
That was ridiculous defense. Oh, let's go.
You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Overhead, but it won't work.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Why are they going in?
Goes in, out. Takes the round. Wow.
Player 1 got a huge confidence boost there.
They
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
You can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Nailed it. Not a lot of damage dealt with. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on.
All right, what's the plan?
Very solid corner.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the KO. All right, gets a round on the board.
Okay, more of that next round.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
How they utilize the corner.
They're ready for the anti, and that jump is too obvious.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What a reaction to go air to air.
What's going to happen?
Still slugging it out at this range. That's devil's reverse. A super art. Wait a minute. Show of force. Flatliner.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 showing.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
All right, let's go.
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes, okay?
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Don't worry, it happens. Ooh, perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
All right, gets the round on the board.
I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back.
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
Oito throws. You can't let him close in like that. Checks with a medium. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Oito! Is it time for the mix? Double knee press. Still scrapping, but it springs forward with the driver. Time low power goes boom! Snaps him with the back. Looking for more damage now. Too far for the burnout activate.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Turning it right up with a super. That was the life if I've ever.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Don't worry about the loss. Next is gonna show that you're for real.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
What match? A little too greedy.
Ooh, not quite in range.
Backs them into the corner. Carries the attack and player 2 has the life lead.
Needs to find a way to close this out.
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Good parry there and corner switch moves. Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that death. How will they capitalize on this opening?
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Player 2 creates a super activation. Looking for some juicy damage.
Ooh, nicely done.
KO!
Nicely played around there.
Okay, more of that next round.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure.
Right. That definitely makes sense. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
There's a definite perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. They need to be much springs forward with the drive rush. Time to take this momentum.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
You gotta be mindful of reach and jumping at this range. Snap them with the back. Drive rush to keep it going. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Oh no, not like this.
There's still a chance here.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Charges forward. Anything off the smash? Oh, they took the overhead denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Overhead.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Getting up close and personal for a snipe.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. All in with a rush. Player 1 putting it all on the line. Super out of nowhere. The big brain of the competitor is unreal. The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus. We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Not shy with the grab.
All right, what's the plan? Trying to figure out how to get that damage. Okay.
They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Grabs them. Uses the parry. Gets the parry in. And adds some pressure. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets them.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
A round in the bag. Good work.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Oito! Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Teleports. That's gonna have experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Okay.
Big throws. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner.
Okay, here we go.
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
In there. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player one puts their strength on show there.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
The jump in is denied. Goes to the overdrive. Parries the attack and... on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Hits with the overhead. Leads them. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Nicely played round there.
The assault's working. Keep that confidence.
Was that a button check round or something? Can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more rounded approach.
Teleport! That's gonna rattle him. Time to take the ball. Oh, burnout triggered! Player one has an empty drive beat. Springs forward with a drive rush. Truck smash!
Okay.
Why are they just goes for it at this range?
Whoa.
Getting that one deep.
Can't dwell on the pass.
Oh, yo! Flatline zone.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player one is proving hard work.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
It's okay. You're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Well, that happens to everyone. KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Round two.
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
A good call there.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
They're going for the super art?
Whoa.
Hit them with fire!
God, what's gonna happen?
Is it time for the mix? Experiencing...
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that shot so fast.
There's still a chance.
This is so good. No, I think they missed the chip. What a finish. Takes the round. Wow.
Win.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change...
comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
Parries the attack, and it's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
I can't believe they blocked that. All right, what's the plan?
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Checks him with the projectile.
Do they have the right read on the opponent? Things are looking pretty bleak right now. Oh, this is getting crazy. Great round. Nicely done.
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Player 2 has the right read. Can they use it?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Goes for burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Still slugging it up. The super team there.
Nicely played round there.
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
Nicely done. Always.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Goes for the command grab. Player 2 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
I'm trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Reads it. This is the way he takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Ooh, KO. Nice way to close out that round.
Round 2.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Player 2 chases them down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Side switch in the corner. Experiencing burnout. They need to be mindful of their opponent as they game. Both experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Get ready for the anti-air. That jump is too up.
Poke with the genius read. KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 puts a bow on.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Sig. So on.
Oh, nice. All right, what's the plan?
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Very solid corner switch. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Sticks the jump in.
Oh, that's the final elbow. Amazing awareness there.
Most fighters are...
Ah, burnout activates. Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Jumps up, KO. Great round. Nicely done. Yes! Keep it up. Oh, boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Jump? No worries about that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You gotta bounce back from that loss. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Is it time for the mix? Super Art on deck. There's a wall shot. They can't do anything now. Oito throw. You can't let them close in like that. The light lead opens up. Can they jump on an opening here?
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Can they create enough frozen?
Who's gonna take control of this one?
KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 must be beaten.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Good parry there and... on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
All right, what's the plan?
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Stops the attack by using a drive kick. Taking stops. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive kick. Will this super art connect? Will they do it? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Drive runs to keep it going. Player 1 is gonna have to...
Wait a minute.
Their timing was on point there. That perfect carry may lead to something. Great work. Oh no, they're stunned. Oh.
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Springs forward with the drive down. Then backs up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Connect with medium kick. They're in the... They're going for the super art.
Wait a minute.
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be good.
In there.
Great round. Nicely done.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Oh, that was hype.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Don't worry, it happens.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that. All right, what's the plan?
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Have the radar up and running. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Nicely played round there.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Wow! What a decision! So smart! Okay.
Jeff experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Oito throws. You can't let him close in like that. Ooh, does a went for the chip kill.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 is proving hard.